G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to the Dice of That Toy Review. Once again, we're going to be doing in the theme of ponies! Yay! It is just amazing just to see this amount of pony toys being released so far. And let me just go ahead and grab the webcam. Although the weather is actually pretty much overcast outside, it is summertime still in the UK. And of course, yeah, I'm going to be doing a pretty interesting toy review. Well, yet again, big, because we've got a lot of pony theme items. Funnily enough, there's actually quite a lot of them, in a sense that there's so many I could basically spend all day just reviewing those, but those are the ones there that I'll be reviewing and covering in this video. In fact, I've got more pony themed toys, in a sense that, yes, of course June is going to be a conveyor belt month for pony themed toys to be made. I bet you what, the brony fanboys would probably love that one, eh? They'll be pretty much, how would you say it, you know, yearning about this. Of course, I've got the same chain layout there. I'm still looking for that little Trackmaster adapter though. That little Tommy / Trackmaster adapter though. The other one, which has actually got this end here, but sadly I can't find it at the moment though, eh? Because, well, I feel like I'm busy doing a lot of flip-up pony themed toys at the moment, eh? But anyways, I don't know which one should I actually start, because there's just, you know, so many of them, and I think the first one I might kick off, I might probably say this. Oh wait, actually this set here. It's probably one of the first pony themed toys when I was away and not in the UK. I would also say Malaysia, but I can't discuss it even further until another video. But anyways, obviously, this is a flip-up Origami Ponies, Twinkleshine and Lemon Hearts. The Unicorn Duette with birthday present 5-pack, which costs about £9. There's the back of the packaging, which looks like that. Sorry if I'm actually talking really fast, eh? And best of all, what's very, you know, peculiar about the more recent pony themed toys is that all these components, all products have got components made in Thailand, and that's something very unusual. Let me just go ahead and unpack this and see what we've got. I mean, the next time when I fly back to Malaysia, there'll be more ponies around. But yes, I just want to keep myself a secret squirrel, or else I'll be, you know, exposed into a whole bunch of nastiness, and then I'll be landing in hot water there, which will be completely and utterly diabolical. I actually didn't expect the ponies toy range to be this big for 2022. I do know that I used to remember making like a Pinkie Pie doppelganger set. Let's take a look at the heart first. Happy birthday to you! Hope you can, what it says there, eh? Pony on like a healthy horse. And there you go. I know it doesn't have any names and stuff, but it's like a little stand-up heart thing to decorate your house if you have got like a birthday or something. But yes, it is quite a very peculiar looking item, and it's funny that a lot of the pony themed toys, I would have never thought they'd be growing in such big numbers. And I bet you what, it's going to be overwhelming when we see more and more pony stuff being made though, so far though, from the rest of the whole year. I do know I might be doing like an advent calendar for Christmas 2022 in the theme of ponies. Maybe if I have a good chance to, I suppose. There's the present, and what you can put in the present is the stand-up heart, which has got a birthday message in it though. And believe me or not, it is one of the first pony products I've made so far though. And I might as well just put the heart inside, of course, back to its packaging. It looks really snazzy though. I don't know how you sort of pack it in though. Sorry if I actually got a bit of a cold / sore throat there at the moment though. Not so much in the way of fever, but I just hope it's not COVID. But anyways, I just can't say anything, you know, C, V or P, like I just said before though, earlier on in this video, which are connected to L's. I can't say these words or else YouTube will just smack me in the bum. But anyways, I'm just going to put this beautiful ponified present, which looks like that. And we've also got Lemon Hearts and Twinkleshine. Those two unicorns there, they look fairly magical. Here's the other side. There's a blue kitty marks, I call it there, because it's very model pony-esque. Crockies, I've never noticed that this is actually quite a big smile. Mind you, if they had like cow arts, beam mouth grins, or smirks like that, that would actually be even more, how would you say it, sneaky and a bit sinister looking as well. But you know, that's just my point of view of just looking at if ponies had different mouths, like if they had like, oh, pardon me, if they had like a cow arts bee mouth type mouth, it would actually make the ponies look really stupid and dumb looking. But anyways, this is just a beautiful starter pack if you're going to be playing with ponies. Yay. Right though, obviously they look pretty nice, and obviously it's something to winnie your day. And obviously I'm just going to put these away. I feel like I'm getting a great big pony, how would you say it though, pony mania, or I would say pony mania sort of invasion, I guess. Maybe I should call it the Ponydemic, because it's named after, you know, something that we just can't talk about always, or else YouTube will just smack me in the bum again, or smack me in the booty. Alright, let's just go ahead and put that toy away now. Off you go. That's actually quite a nice start today. Next up, we're going to take a look at this. Flip Up Origami Ponies, Bonnie Dash, and post-training Wonderbolts. Pegasi members with snacks 12-pack. Costs about £13.99 or £14. What's actually quite strange is that they've actually got like Zap apples and smoothie drinks. I presume that's grape flavour. Is that orange smoothies? I can't really tell, hey? That looks like... what is that? Is that blueberry? And I believe that could be lemon. I might be totally wrong. Maybe it could be mango. I don't know. Let's just go in and pack this set. And of course, yes, it feels like that the character Bonnie Dash is making a whole bunch of, well, let's just say appearances, thanks to the successful creation of the character, inspired by Rainbow Dash. Please, Hasbro, don't sue me for this. Right, of course, yes, we've got the ponies, and we've also got the smoothies out. And the Zap apples, yes. Of course, yes. But you what, we've got like 4 of those Zap apples, and they're beautifully rainbow sort of coloured aesthetics. They look pretty nice. Let's just hope there's no creepy peepers popping out from my door here, because I'm busily doing a whole bunch of toy viewing as I'm talking about ponies. And yes, I've actually decided to open the windows from, I think, the left window here, because obviously I need a bit of fresh air, even though it's not hot though, still. Right, those Zap apples look pretty fantastic. And we've also got some smoothie drinks. That might be blueberry, there's the other side, no detailing on the back. This one here, that's an orange smoothie. What's that one there? Is that... oh wait, sorry, it's actually apple. Sorry, I thought it was lemon or mango. It's actually apple. Would have never thought apple juice would be yellow. And we've also got grape juice. Or was it a grape flavoured smoothie? Yes, that looks really, really nice. And let's take a look at the ponies. Who's that? Bonnie Dash. Everybody knows Bonnie Dash looks so awesome! That's what I would probably think of Rainbow Dash though. There's the name at the back, which looks fairly nice. And who is that? This is Silver Zoom or Silver Lining. This is very interesting Stallion. In fact, it's the only Stallion in the set though, really, because most of them are mares. It's quite funny, and ironically, although My Little Pony is pretty much a girly toy franchise, it feels like that since Gen 4 there are actually some Stallions, which is actually quite nice. A nice sort of balance of gender-wise. Okay, so who's that? This is Surprise, the OG character basis for G for Pinkie Pie. Please correct me if I'm wrong though, Brony fans. If you're watching this video, there's the name. Surprise! There's on the back of the booty, of course. And who's that? This is Blaze. One thought of this pony character, I thought it was Spitfire, but this character is called Blaze. Yay! Obviously, you know why it's called Blaze, or she's called Blaze actually, because this is a mare. Pegasus. Obviously, yes. She looks pretty fiery coloured, of course. Well, obviously, that's what the Wonderbolt Pony Pegasi members would be doing after their training, I guess, for some kind of air show. Perhaps so, as I would, you know, how would you say it, though? I've got no words to say at the moment, though, but something nice just to, you know, just to think about on how obvious the Wonderbolt Pony members are, though. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like the Blue Angels or the Red Arrows, though. But anyways, you're done. Aerobatic Pegasi crew. Speaking of Bonnie Dash, let's take a look at this set here. It is Bonnie Dash's Obsessive After Picnic Sunshade Love 5-pack. £6.99 or £7. And obviously they've actually got some licensing info which relates back to that the products also have they also landed in Malaysia, but maybe I should bring those back though in another year's time though, but I don't know. Let me just unpack this and see how funny this set is. Well, obvious this set is, hey? Obviously it comes with like a little picnic, is that like a picnic mat where you can actually spin? It's got a very strange looking sort of accessory, eh? Last time I did a summer theme set was Bonnie Dash relaxing by the lake though, with like some kind of parasol sunshade umbrella thing to keep herself cool in the hot sun, being summer of course. There's some kind of tree log here as well. Reminds me of that one episode, is that Lesson 0 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, where Twilight Sparkle goes psycho and goes bizarre, and Rainbow Dash and her other pony friends like, you know, Fluttershy, Rarity, Applejack and Pinkie Pie, you know, they're just relaxing there, while Twilight Sparkle has just gone AWOL, obviously. There you go, that's the tree. I don't know if it's the proper way to set up the tree. And we've also got Bonnie Dash here as well. I can't see any major differences. Maybe the muzzle. Oh, I don't know. Possibly the tail. And the cutie mark as well. Of course, here's what she also comes. Is the sunglasses. Pair, of course. What it can do is you can actually attach the sunglasses on Bonnie Dash just to look her cool. And sorry if I'm being a bit sloppy though, hey? Right, I need to demonstrate this one properly in camera first, or else I'll be completely and utterly AWOL and make things awry. So you put that onto the side of her head and where her eyes are. Oh, sorry, I've just collided the tree. Right. Is that how I actually make Bonnie Dash wear her sunglasses? Or am I just being a bit sloppy? Oh, I don't know if it actually works. Does it actually fit well? I don't know. Maybe the... maybe the pony fans could probably tell me though. Here you go. Look at that. Bonnie Dash wearing a pair of sunglasses, eh? Isn't it the most snazziest thing that you've ever seen on a flip-up toy like that? Although I can see one of her eyes being exposed. It's not one of the best sets though, but that's all I can do. I think the best thing is that you can actually spin that freaking picnic mat. Like that, eh? How weird is that? Also, the tree, it actually comes in 2 units. There's a log and a, or should I say, tree trunk and a tree top. Of course, yes, you can actually, it's very simple to attach it though. Yeah, of course, therefore it's actually quite nice. And it's a very simple build. Nothing completely special, but just a basic pony themed set. And I do know Hasbro makes toys like that in a very similar fashion. Right, let's move on to another set here, which I believe is one of the other first pony themed products. It's called the Flip-Up Origami Ponies! Citrus Berry Harvesting and Picking Ponies Herd 12-pack. It costs about £13.99 or £14. There is the back of the packaging, which looks like that. Comes with some oranges and limes. Actually, yes, the mandarin oranges, actually, there's 3 of them and 2 limes. And once again, they're made in Thailand. As strange as it sounds, all of the components in which these products are made in, they're made in Thailand. As funny as this sounds, hey, even though, yes, it's got Flip Up Malaysia on the bottom there, and also on that side there as well. SDM Berhard something, I don't know. Let's just go and unpack this. So, oh no, the packaging has actually gone ratty. Sorry, I've actually ripped it though. That doesn't seem to work though. Yes, I might as well just in the camera though. Oh yes. I've actually got some kind of very weird, I don't know, interruption going on here. But the good news is that we've got new envelopes. Hooray! I just can't believe it. So if this product is dead, well, maybe I can pretty much transfer this packaging to that packaging type there. But therefore, it is something fairly nice, eh? Making pony themed products. Okay, so sorry about the packaging, which has been deteriorated by my sloppy unpacking, which has made a rip on it that's gone a bit crass. Well, let's not see anything crass. Let's see something very cool and magical. Right, let's take a look at what we have. Okay, so in a set we've got like, is that a mandarin orange? I think there's also 2 more here in this box. Of course, yes, they're supposed to be fruit baskets. So it's a very strange looking pony-esque themed set. Of course, yes, they do look very magical. They all look very friendshipy-esque. This is Lemon Hearts, who eyes look quite they actually look pretty distorted though, if you ask me though. It's like one of those model pony creepypastas that people have been formulating after the show's overrated popularity and the overzealousness of the brony fandom though back in the early 2010s era, which was very, you know, ubiquitously large at that time though, before like the late 2010s when everything started to decay. Yes, this here is Purpley Moonbow. It's a fairly new character, but the sad part is I actually haven't added the tail detailing of pink, so what a lazy guy am I though, but I've just got the perfect remedy. You know, on toys, on how much they cost, it's pretty safe to say that, am I against, as I'm editing this pony though, am I against Hasbro's property? Well, no, of course, yes, I do tend to like various toy franchises. Apart from My Little Pony, there's actually quite a lot of toy franchises that I'm actually very keen into, like Transformers, and what else is there? There's actually so many franchises that Hasbro has been owning so far. Like, you know, what's another one? Of course, yes, I should say Play-Doh, or maybe Mr. Potato Head, or Furbies. I'd also probably say G.I. Joe, but not really attaching to that franchise. But I don't know, it is something I can really depend on, really, though. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit, well, just say shy, though, and a bit distracted, though. But anyways, let me just have a go on taking a look at Purple Moonbow after she's edited. But the other franchise I was also mentioning by Hasbro, I can't really remember. Littlest Pet Shop. Maybe it's not a Hasbro franchise at all though, but sorry if I'm getting distracted there. It was a very rough and ready thing to do. This is Berry Shine, or Berry Punch, as she's actually called, on the back of her booty. Of course, bum showing there, just to see the names, of course. I mean, it's not really that inappropriate, but that's all I have to do, just to show and expose the pony names. This is Cherry Berry. Obviously, the eyes, they look quite bold and a bit distorted looking. That's the problem when you have toys being made like that to a certain standard in which the toys have been made in a very sloppy manner though, but it's all about perfection. Practice makes perfect, actually. There's the name, Cherry Berry. She looks pretty cool, actually, though, eh? Fairly nice. Nice little pony. And who's that there? This is a Pegasus type pony. Who's that? She almost looks like Fluttershy, actually. But this pony is actually called, if I show her the name, she doesn't have a cutie mark, but she's called Strawberry Surprise. Why am I thinking of Strawberry Shortcake? Actually, it's called Strawberry Sunrise, actually. Actually, I would have thought it would have been called Strawberry Surprise, but she's actually called Strawberry Sunrise. As weird as this sounds. Beautiful mane. Yeah, they look fairly nice, and what you can do is probably put the limes and the mandarin oranges in separate boxes, of course. And the mandarin oranges I've just made so far, they are quite tiny. They're actually very small in size. They're actually quite tiny. Very small though, but of course, yes, I feel like maybe it's just better off for me though, just to make more pony theme sets and become the one-trick pony. That'd be a new winner, hey? Okay, so, and we just put these away. Sorry, I had so many distractions while taking a look at this set. Of course, yes, the packaging needs a bit more restoration, I guess. This packaging is dead as a doorknob. As sad as it sounds, I'll have to fix it at some point though, hey? But anyways, let's take a look at another Flip Art Ponies origami themed product. I might as well just put it there because I might come in and fix that product, I think. But next up is, what's that this? What is that there? The Flip Art Origami Ponies Crystal Empire Earth Ponies Herd 5-pack. £6.99 or £7. It's actually quite a good deal. Of course, I've actually setting up those prices during June of this month though, because obviously in Malaysia you can't do any pricings, of course. That was actually quite a simplistic unpacking. Maybe the packaging was all, you know, bad though in the way it's been, you know, setting up though, eh? Maybe the whole stickiness, the adhesiveness is gone and dusted. But let's take a look at the ponies. Let me take a look at this one here. Is that Rubenstein? Sounds like a very German named pony whenever I think of this character, eh? There's the other side of here, of him, of course. And, of course, yes, he's actually very similar to another pony. Of course, yes, he's basically a stallion. He's very similar in terms of his design to Ivory Rook. Because I can tell it's kind of like the game chess. And this yellow pony's got like the same cutie mark as Rubenstein. Basically almost looks like a TV, but it's actually a rook you find in chess games, I guess. And yeah, it looks fairly nice. Nice looking main colours as well between the two. They look fairly nice for such a pony character, of course. Of course, yes, the amount of yellow on this pony here, Ivory Rook, isn't really that a lot though. Actually, it's as sad as it sounds. There's the name here on the booty, Ivory Rook. Of course, yes, they look fairly nice, those ponies. In fact, the pony themed toys are now becoming one of the most highly anticipated toys during this part of 2022, although I could say otherwise as well. Who's that pony there? I've got no idea on who's that pony character there, but it's got like olive green or brownish looking eyes. But the name of this pony is called Night Night. It's a bit of a very weird pun on a good night or night night, whatever you're going to call it today. But he's called the Night Knight. It's like a knight that fights in the night. It's a very strange looking pony with a crossbow and our Q mark, of course. Fairly nice. And we've also got two of these similar designed ponies. Now I think I did a review before today and I actually encountered this pony here. Is that Sapphire Gem? Or is it Sapphire Joy? Yes, that is her. I think I did this pony character before in a previous episode with the Fluttershy Garden toy review, I think it was. And her name is called Sapphire Joy. Yay! And there's the other pony here. This pony is called Autumn Gem. What a doppelganger duet though of these ponies. Because they've got, like, you know, the same cutie mark. There's the other side here as well. Same with this one here as well. That looks fairly nice to me. Well, I might as well just put these ponies back to where they belong. Without deteriorating the packaging, of course. And we'll move on to our next pony themed set. And we'll see what it looks like. It feels like that the more pony toys I'll be reviewing, the more is ready to be made. Okay, so let me take a look at another pony themed toy. This is a flip up Origami Ponies Fruit Beverage Store Stallion Trio 12-pack, £13.50. Basically a shopping themed set. Once again, the components are all made in Thailand. As surprising as this sounds, because normally a lot of flip up toys are made in the UK, but let's take a look. Without wrenching or destroying the packaging, I'll just say it though, rashly, I'm just going to do it as a gentle force in the way I unpack toys. Oh, yes, very gentle, of course. Out you come, ponies! I'm your daddy! Alright, so, with the pony characters being unpacked, and also the major components being unpacked, this is what we've got. Of course, yes, we've got some coconuts here, because, you know, I might be operating like a little coconut shop somewhere in the tropics of Southeast Asia. In fact, it's one of the most tropical themed sets there, of course. Might be somewhere in the jungles or the rainforest, or it could be somewhere on the beach. I don't know. Looks very interesting and very exotic. It also looks very summery. As you can see, we've also got some smoothies. They look like grape smoothies, whenever I think about the way they're being rendered, of course. Very nice. And we've also got... what is that? I've got no idea what that is here. Some kind of weird counter thing. It's actually like some kind of weird box unit. It's supposed to be a cabinet for the shopping checkout till, I guess, eh? Let me just put it like so. I mean, that is actually quite a fairly nice looking set, and I should actually put it right next to here there, because therefore we've also got this store here as well there too, which is that other box unit, of course. Let me just put it like so onto the other side. Both cost 2 bits at least. Well, I'm almost thinking of that putting your hoof down episode from season 2 of My Little Pony. What's it says here? It's very hard to read because it's bordering on olive green, but it says fresh drinkable coconuts, grape smoothies. There's nothing on the other side there because that's where the workers would actually work for. And I put the grape smoothies onto that side there. Sadly, they actually don't stand up perfectly though, hey? But yes, these are meant to be smoothies. As funny as this sounds, I don't think I can stand these items fairly nicely though, hey? And we've also got the coconut drinks. I put the coconuts next to the smoothies. A bit of a very weird shopping theme set. It's like very typically seen in Southeast Asian road stores where they sell coconuts, durians, the world's smelliest fruit, of course, and other fruits and other whatnot and blah blah. I don't think I can actually put these together though. Those coconuts, they just want to play dumb with me. Maybe they do stand up in a very funny way though, and of course yes, I'll take a look at the ponies once I'm standing all of those coconut fruit smoothie juice drink thingy bobs. And there's the other one there as well. I mean, to me, it doesn't look like a very bad set to me though, but it's just, I hope it's not very rough nut. But there's actually one thing, I should actually have a good close inspection on the coconuts, because they've actually got some extra detailings of brown bordering with the green, and that looks fairly nice. Of course, yes, it's a fairly nice looking design. Sadly, I think the way I feel like I proportioned the toy components is just, you know, not really that crisp. It almost looks, let's say, I don't know, crass actually. But anyways, let's take a look at the ponies. Let's take a look at this one here. This is Crusoe Palm, who's pretty much an earth pony for some strange reason, because obviously Crusoe Palm makes appearances most of the time as a Pegasi type pony, but I've decided to make him as a earth pony. Coconut Crusoe Palm, that's his name here, of course, on his butt. And he's actually very similar. Oh wait, let me just show you the coconut cutie mark there as well, the coconut palm tree. There's the other side here as well. That's why he might be selling. And of course, yes, the other pony I should also meet up with. I know the head looks quite, it's so long, it's so weird. I never noticed the head's actually quite long though, eh? Looks like he's about to graze on that coconut. Golden Grape, another great looking stallion. With such great colours of yellow and blue, very similar to Lemon Hearts, the unicorn, of course. He's got beautiful looking grape cutie marks, of course. He'll be selling grape smoothies or grape juice. Actually, they're called grape smoothies. And of course, here's the other pony we've also got though. In fact, all these ponies are pretty much designed so similarly as they are stallions. Last but not least is this guy here. This is Noteworthy. A fairly nicely detailed looking pony. Just amazing, hey, in the way they've been detailed and designed. And there is the name there, Noteworthy, as you can see, like so. And there'll also be other people saying, oh, but I haven't seen the name of Golden Grape and whatever you're going to be showing you. Well, I'm not sure if I've already showed you before earlier, but there it is. There's the name here, Golden Grape. So, okay, that's a fairly nice looking pony toy. Of course, yes, it feels like that the pony themed toys are certainly about to get bigger and better and also bustling as well. Of course, yes, I'll put these pony themed toys away and we'll move on to the most recent and the last flip-flap pony themed toy that I shall be taking a look at. Okay, so we'll put these straight away though, of course. I might have to add cream though to my eczema though, because my eczema is getting worse. I hope I just can't scratch my skin though, which is not a very good sign. Well, your skin's an organ, right? It's quite disappointing that the boxes with the counter and the store, the drink store, they haven't actually been glued. Anyways, I just put it right there. To probably come and do some renovations for that product, of course. But last, but by no means least, set we're going to be taking a look at is the flip-flop Origami Ponies! Pegasus Crossing, Buildable Herding Street, Pegasi Crossing 12-pack. £13.99 or £14. Basically based on a pedestrian crossing designed for horses and riders, of course, in the United Kingdom and in Britain. Obviously, we get like the Puffin crossing, the Pelican crossing, the Toucan crossing, which is the one that we can call it like Toucan, and you know, Toucan cross, as in both pedestrians and cyclists, of course. But the most obviously unique and the most elusive of all pedestrian crossings, as I'm going to review here, is a Pegasus crossing, and that is something you might not know though. Even though obviously, if you look at Sunshine Raindrops, she doesn't have any cutie marks, but White Lightning does. Obviously, that's the names, of course. I should have written down the names. I'm sorry about that. But yes, obviously, whenever I think of a Pegasus crossing, they've also got like a little path though, or a big path called a bridleway, which is where horses and riders would pretty much wait. And there's some kind of weird staging area as well, if I remember the term Pegasus crossing. Let me just go ahead and unpack this and see what these guys, or should I say girls, are up to. Out they come. Ooh, that looks fairly nice, eh? Well, I suppose after doing this tour review, I feel like I'm going to be spreading the magic of friendship. That's what Twilight Sparkle always tends to, you know, refer to. So here is the traffic light, which is supposed to be based on a stereotypical British traffic light. Of course, yes, it looks very English though, very British looking actually. And there's actually some components. This one's pretty hard to read. It says press button to wait for signal, which is some kind of very weird Pegasus crossing button, of course, where the Pegasi ponies would actually press on the crossings, of course. And I've also got those unique flaps, and that is something to attach those bits there onto the traffic light. And I think that's pretty much the main purpose of these little tiny components. And it's actually fairly nice there. In fact, I don't know how much they would actually fit in into the way they actually connect together, of course. I don't know if it's a snug fit. Am I struggling there, eh? Maybe these components are a little tatty there, eh? But, of course, just saying, no matter how these are light, nothing is all perfect, isn't it, eh? And we often rush. But anyways, let's take a look at these little red, green, light symbol things. They're meant to be in the shape of a Pegasus, which is, of course, a flying horse. And speaking of Pegasus, there's actually a joke. What do you call a suspicious flying horse? Or what do you call a space flying horse? A Pegasus. Why am I thinking of Among Us? Among Us has actually done it for me though, eh? For such a joke. You know, a space flying pony, or flying space pony, Pegasus, as in Among Us, right? You get it there, guys? Anyways, I just try and fit in all of those pedestrian / Pegasus type crossing accessories. I know they've also got like a Pegasus crossing in Hyde Park. That's the one thing I really know about these types of crossings. As obvious as this sounds, eh? And without being crass, hopefully they're going to look fairly nice. And that there's done, but I haven't added the lights. Oh, sorry about that. Traffic lights. You're about to be lit up, because we've got some lights there, of course, on the top. I think this is how I sort of arrange the pedestrian crossing structure. Let me just see if I've got it there. There you go. That's what it looks like. It's just a very simplistic and basic looking Pegasus crossing. Oh yeah. And I think you're meant to put them separately, of course. And of course, yes, there's meant to be some kind of walkway here, where maybe kind of like a piece of road, and then the cars or the other vehicles would stop when the lights turn into either red or green, depending on how they go for way. So there's a little bit of sloppiness though with the white in it though involved. I might as well just have to hide it, just to make it look properly done and finished. Okay, that looks pretty much about it though, but let's take a look at the ponies. This is White Lightning. Of course, there's maybe it's best to not take a look at the names on their booties though, because it will be quite, you know, iffy whenever I think of it. Fairly nice. Moving along, we've also got, this is Firefly, another Pegasus type pony. I think I've done a Pegasus war theme dynasty or dynasty set though, with the weapons, of course, especially with the Chinese weapon called the Guanda, I guess. Nice little cutie mark though. And Firefly is meant to be the basis for both Rainbow Dash and Bonnie Dash. Even though I don't think I put Rainbow Dash though in a set, because, or in the ponies tutorial, because fans will be, don't touch my stuff, you're gonna be sued. This character here She's unnamed, but I'm going to call her Mary May, because that's what she's meant to be. Mary May. There's her little cutie marks. Maybe they're like sunflowers, or maybe a trio of suns. Pretty interesting, though, right? Fairly nice to bring a bit of magical sunshine when you're with the ponies. Sunshine Raindrops. She does have a cutie mark pair. Both of raindrops. I think both of these are raindrops, of course. Sorry if I'm starting to feel like I'm being dyslexic there. There's the name. Right, of course, yes, she's actually pretty much similar to another character, Duette, or Ditsy Doo, or Muffins, as you can call her, because, you know, that's what she's meant to be called in the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic TV show. There's her beautiful looking head. Obviously, you know, in a much more brighter vision, I guess, and there's her tail. And we've also got, oh yes, Fluttershy. Yes, that's Fluttershy Day. Yay! Of course, yes, she looks pretty Fluttershy-esque, as you can tell, because that's what she's meant to be. Of course, there's her cutie mark. Well, just because she's called Fluttershy doesn't exactly mean she's always shy. Of course, yes, she's got a much longer muzzle, as strange as it sounds. But yes, that looks fairly funny nice. Maybe I could do like something to finish off the whole video. Maybe like some kind of weird Abbey Road crossing with the Pegasi. You know, with the Pegasus crossing, like something out of Abbey Road. Oh yeah, eh? Yeah, look at that one, eh? Maybe crossing to where the trains are. But they can't because it's a little bit too far away, I think. Of course, oh, pardon me. I'm just putting all the ponies in a single file line before I should actually end the video, because I feel like I'm this time feeling a bit lazy just to pack all the ponies and herd them all up. Of course, yes, I put White Lightning and Sunshine Raindrops onto here, but therefore, that's about it. So anyways, if you really enjoyed this magical video of friendship, please give this video a good like, subscribe for more type videos in the future, and as always, thanks so much for watching, and bye for now, and pony on!